Alright guys, so I made this list on Twitter, but this is just too good of an idea for a video for me to not do, so we're gonna bang this out real quick. This is the Dokkan Dragon Ball Arcs Glaze tier list. We're gonna talk about which arcs get the most glaze from Dokkan. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's name our tiers. This tier is Gulk, Gluck, Schlurp. This tier is insanely glazed. This tier is appropriately glazed. We're going to add another tier below this and make it the same color. And this tier is going to be called appropriately unglazed. This tier will be needs more glaze. These arcs need some more glaze. This one is the one celebration wonder. And finally, this tier is only allowed to get free-to-play units. So let's see just how well the glaze distribution is in Dokkan. Starting off with the Pilaf arc. Some people might actually be surprised by this placement. I'm going to put it appropriately glazed. The Pilaf arc actually has quite a bit in Dokkan, and usually when Dragon Ball gets something, it's something from this arc. We have Dokkan Fest Kid Goku, we got LR Bulma, we got Dokkan Fest Roshi, and we got free-to-play LR Pilaf. That's like the only thing missing is Grade 8 Kid Goku, really. So, yeah, I'd say it gets I think it gets its fair share of glaze, actually. I'm gonna say that. Next we got the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai arc. This one's pretty tragic. This is one of the best arcs in the show. All three of the OG tournament arcs are some of the best arcs in the show, and it's only allowed to get free-to-play units, which is a very big shame. I would love to see it get some premium releases. I love this arc. I love Goku versus Jackie. I need it to get some love, Dokkan. Make it happen. Red Ribbon Army also kind of falls into this category. I think it's a less egregious offense than the 21st, mainly because I didn't really like the Red Ribbon arc as much as the 21st, although I do still really like it. Like, the pacing is kind of weird for me, but I do really like the writing. So we'll leave that there. The tien, in fact, that means this needs to go below, because the more egregious the lack of glaze is, the lower they are. Tien Shinhan arc, that's the worst one. This has like 2 or 3 units in the entire freaking game. This is Dokkan hates this arc. It hasn't gotten shit in 10 years except for a few free-to-plays, dude. It's honestly just a really sad state of affairs for the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai arc here. Next, we're going to go into the Piccolo Jr. arc. It gets the one celebration wonder. It got DFE Kid Goku. It got LR Demon King Piccolo, it got like a couple banner units, and it got the other free-to-play LR Demon King Piccolo. So yeah, pretty egregious. Very, very disrespected arc in Dokkan. The animations for that Kid Goku from that DKP fight, like the intro animation, that would be the best damn animation in Dokkan. Mark my words. It's definitely happening eventually, but man, 10 years, man. 10 years. Next, we got the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai arc. It's also a one celebration wonder. That one celebration was really freaking good, so I'd say it probably goes above the DKP arc. I'd say I don't know, actually. These two are pretty equal for me, honestly. Maybe like this is probably gotten a bit more. But what this got was really freaking good, man. It was generational, bro. Like me as a 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai fan, I was hella satisfied after that Golden Week, bro. That was just peak, bro. It was peak. Let's move on. Moving on to the Saiyan arc. I think it's glazed more than these, but it needs more glaze. It's not glazed enough. So many things haven't gotten DFEs. There's a lot they could do that people act like they couldn't do. Like DFE Nappa is something that could happen. Like there's a bunch of other DFEs. Like I think Raditz could probably get a new unit considering how big of a failure Fizz Raditz was. Like there's a lot that needs that category. They need to give it a bit more than they've been giving it. It's an event when Saiyan Saga gets anything, and I don't think that's cool personally. Frieza arc, similar situation, not as bad as the Saiyan. Yeah, above. I would say it's more egregious. It probably gets a bit more glaze. Well, I'll do that. I'll say it's more egregious just because, man, like I don't know. No, we don't even. This character on this thumbnail, we literally don't have a premium release of him from this arc in this form, which is crazy. So yeah, that's all we need to say about that. I think everyone agrees this needs more glaze. It's not as bad. Like it's not as bad as neither of these two are as bad as these two. These two have only got like one celebration each, but man, both of these arcs need more glaze. I'm gonna say the Cell Saga goes here because, like, it's gotten a decent amount of stuff. It's gotten a worldwide. It got a 10th Annie unit. There's been a decent few DFE cells over the years. This one's like on the edge. You could slip this up here, maybe. I might actually do that. But it's on the edge, man. Like Pilaf is in a better position than the Cell Saga, in my opinion, because it's like, for me, it just feels like a lot of the time the Cell Saga releases just suck. They don't suck, but like, I don't know, man. In 2025, I'm gonna put it in 2025 makes it appropriately glazed. I will give it appropriately glazed. It wasn't like that on Twitter. That is actually how I'm gonna do it now. So, yeah. Next we got Cell. We got Boo. Insanely glazed, and it's arguably justified. Like, this is the arc that Super Vegito's from, so it's like no shit they're gonna milk the hell out of it. Although Super Vegito releases themselves have honestly been pretty rare and more modern Dokkan. Like, they spammed the hell. Like they did a lot of him early on, I think. No, not even a lot. They've always kept Super Vegito as kind of a well-kept weapon. They don't let him get too worn and spammed. But Boo Saga overall we get so many different Boos. We get so many Super Saiyan 3 Gokus. Super glazed art. Like last year was just the year of Dragon Ball Super and Boo Saga. It was crazy. So that's that. Next we're going to move into GT, the Black Star Dragon Balls arc. That one is not glazed at all, but like, I don't know if it needs to be. I think it's appropriately unglazed. I don't know if anyone's asking for... It could get a few DFEs, definitely nothing for a big celebration or anything. So, that's kind of what I'm thinking there. Baby, he needs more glaze. He needs it more than Saiyan Saga, I'd say, even. Maybe even more than... actually, I'm not going to say that, because... These three are really close for me, actually. Like, my thing with Baby is we've gotten a few Super Saiyan 4s from that arc, but we've never gotten Baby himself, bro. It's like almost tied with Frieza for me. I'd say Frieza's maybe a bit worse, just because of the legacy of the Frieza saga, man. It's so disrespected. Like, it's gotten some stuff, like it got a worldwide, but that's like all it's got to his name in terms of big celebrations. It needs more. I think same goes for Saiyan Saga. They wasted it on gold coin LRs. Let's not pretend that was okay. Vegeta is finally a baller because of his Easy A, but that's like the only big time thing they've ever gotten, you know? So it definitely needs more glaze. Super 17 arc. Actually, yeah. I'm going to say that is appropriately unglazed. That arc is 3 episodes long, and the only people who are a fan of that arc are the Masked Ningen and the country of Macau, that one country that got us the top grossing for the Super 17 celebration. I don't even know if Ningen's like a fan of the arc. He might just be a fan of Super 17 because he thinks he looks cool, which is definitely like that's valid. So like I don't know if people are saying we need more Super 17 in the world. Like I think it's a 3-episode arc. I think the arc is very unpopular. So I don't know how badly it needs to be glazed. It's not very glazed. It's gotten a few things over the years, but I don't know if it. There ain't much, man. There ain't much. Next, we got the Shadow Dragon saga. It is appropriately glazed. It's glazed more than Pilaf. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's appropriately glazed. We have gotten multiple Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas. We get Super Saiyan 4 Gokus. We get a ton of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in these freaking anniversaries. It is appropriately glazed. I am not going to count the Dragon Ball Super movie arcs. These should not exist. That does not mean the movies. The movies are good. Like, Battle of Gods, great movie. Resurrection of F, not great. It's decent. It's the ending is pretty bad, but it's a decent movie. But they should not exist, so we are not counting them. These are movies to me. The arcs should not exist. Universe 6 versus Universe 7. It's a one celebration wonder. I'm gonna put it at the top of this tier because I'd say it gets stuff more often than these two. And it just got Golden Week. It's gotten a couple DFEs back in the day, but they were pretty old. Copy Vegeta arc, appropriately unglazed. I don't know if anyone's gonna argue there. Now we got the Goku Black arc. It is appropriately glazed. I'm gonna put it there. That's where I'm going to put it. The lower it is, the less glazed I think it is, relative to how hard it ought to be glazed. Although these are the exception is this tier. These aren't glazed, but I don't think that many people want them to be glazed. And finally, of course, you knew this was coming. Gluck, Gulk, Schlurp. Universe Survival Saga. Constantly spammed since it was like a big thing. Like last year, 2023 had a decent amount of USS, had like the Int droids and stuff. 2024 had a ton of USS, and already this year has a ton of universe. It's not US. The anniversary had USS. It is glazed like hell. It is easily the most glazed Dragon Ball arc in Dokkan. So that's what I got, people. I actually worked pretty hard on this list. I gave it a few revisions on Twitter and stuff. This, I think, is the final version. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know what arcs y'all want to see get a little bit more glaze from Dokkan. My top picks, personally, are the Saiyan arc, the Frieza arc, and the Demon King Piccolo arc. And, of course, the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai. It has nothing, bro. Let me know the arcs you want to see get a bit more glaze. Let me know if you disagree with my list, and I'll catch you next time.